It's 5:50 in the morning, which is a kind of hilarious side effect of having traveled to a time zone with a 7-hour difference. So I'm awake and my girlfriend is asleep and insists that she will not be getting up right now. But I wanted to just talk briefly about some of the things that I've been feeling over the past couple of weeks, well, especially while I was out of town. A couple of things came up with my surgery. I keep getting, they're little things maybe, but they feel disorienting to me. I keep getting emails asking me to confirm details for the day of my surgery, like my time of arrival and things like that. But every time I get the email, it's a different time. And, you know, I understand things change. That's not really the issue. But the first time I hear about it, it's kind of like, please confirm these details. And it's like, well, I can't confirm something I'm hearing for the first time. So it's just been a little challenging to adapt to the fact that there's maybe a level of disorganization. When I asked about it, I was told that my time of arrival can change up until the day of my surgery. And so I'm just trying to deal with that uncertainty. It's, you know, it's not really anyone's fault, but it is something I struggle with. So I would prefer to know exactly when I'll be there and how long, and kind of make a mental map in my head of that day. And that's what I'm not able to do yet. And then the other thing is, I guess my blood work came back kind of funky. My iron was low, which it always is, but there were maybe a couple of other things that they were like, this could be related to low iron, but it could also be related to thalassemia or, you know, something else. So originally I had a conversation with the surgeon and she said as long as I started an iron supplement, I'd be good to go. So I started an iron supplement about 2 weeks ago, and it's been working. I'm keeping it down. Previously, iron supplements made me vomit, so I'm grateful to have found there's a new one on the market that I can tolerate. But over the weekend, I got an email from an administrative staff saying, you know, go get your blood work redrawn immediately. And I said, you know, as a reminder, I'm out of the country. I'm not able to get it drawn until the 10th because of the holiday. It's Canadian Thanksgiving today. And she said that the surgeon would talk to the anesthesiologist and I could call next week for an answer. And that really made me nervous because it felt like, call for an answer about what? Like, is my surgery date in question? The surgeon had told me I could get surgery without doing blood work again, but now the anesthesiologist maybe has a different perspective. And so it just all felt kind of like a little bit sudden, like I was getting a different message from the previous times that I spoke to them. Again, nobody's fault. I understand there's just layers to this, but it's disorienting for me. So I found the singular Dynacare in Toronto that was open on the Sunday before Canadian Thanksgiving. None of the Life Labs were open. And I was actually able to get my blood drawn yesterday instead of tomorrow. So Sunday instead of Tuesday. The original issue being if I had gotten it drawn on Tuesday, it might not be back in time for my surgery. I got it done. It should be back in time. I'll call and tell them tomorrow when they're open. And I'm just kind of really crossing my fingers because I don't want my surgery date to be moved. I just kind of have already taken off work and planned everything. And I mean, even if it's moved by a week, it's a further week out at the end of my time off where I won't be able to work or just won't feel as good as I would have felt previously. So I'd prefer not to rush the recovery process. And I want to be able to really be where I need to be with that. And every time I remember that I'm having my surgery, I either feel like so excited and eager, or I feel like really scared. Just scared of the pain and the recovery process. I find myself thinking, should I ride a bike today? Because it might be a little while before I can ride a bike again, or, you know, wanting to make sure I play my guitar as much as possible since I know I won't be able to play it at least immediately after surgery. So starting to think about what my life is going to look like once I've had the surgery, and feeling I'm kind of searching for certainty. I'm searching for something that is going to feel like I can sink my teeth into it and really get there with it. So that's where I'm at today.